Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Martyna again, and today we are working some more on our Trash the Treasure journal, which we are making from packaging, from all the different things that you would normally probably throw into a bin. And yeah, we are making a journal. So if you would like to catch up on any of the episodes from this series where we made any of the elements that you are seeing, I will leave the link to the whole playlist below. So today I thought I could just add an end page to the back cover, and then we could actually construct our signature and bind it, and maybe we will see how we go with time, maybe do a bit of decorating. So first, let me see here what I would like to have as a page here on the back. So I'm thinking I like this with the nest. Well, you could choose any of these. And guys, if you're new here, if you haven't seen these papers before, these are from my Blissful Birds digital kit, and we are using it. It's about 20, and we are using it to make this journal. You can check it out in my Etsy shop. All of my kits in my Etsy shop are currently on sale, so do check it out if you're interested in any papers. The sale today is Tuesday. The sale started yesterday on Monday and will go on until tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. So it's a good opportunity to save some money. I know I am like this, you know, I have tons of things in my cart on Etsy, and then at the moment the digital creator puts some of their items on sale. I just purchase all of them. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking, let me maybe fold it. So I'm using my tear ruler because I don't want to have any straight edges. Like here, you can see I did the same thing. And this tear ruler I got from Amazon, and the brand is Joy Crafts. But as I usually say, because I know that this ruler is sometimes not available, we are memory keepers. Do also have those rulers for tearing papers. So I'm going to just ink up the edges here. So I am making it, you know, on purpose smaller than my cover, because I actually like this craft color to pick out. Really nice. So the cover, if you don't remember or if you haven't seen the first episode of this series, we've made from Amazon envelope, Amazon packaging. Okay, I think that's it. Now let me, I have so many stuff as per usual on my desk around me. I'm currently working, as I told you yesterday, on finishing those 4 journals that we've made some interactive bits to in my Fabulous Flip series, and it's going great actually. I would love to have them. I would love to have the flip through maybe on a Friday or Thursday. We will see how I go with completing them, and then I would love to have them in my Etsy shop during the weekend, probably Saturday, and I will try to make it so that, okay, that's fine. I was actually thinking of covering this bit with something, so I will leave it like this. So yeah, I will try to list them the way that Europe, America, and also the southern hemisphere, so Australia and so on, that everyone like will be able to purchase them if they want. Okay, so we will cover this bit with something because there is some like glue residue here or something like this, and I'm thinking actually of gluing maybe a piece of sari silk, something like this, to match this. And now I think we can go, we can make our signature. So what I have here, guys, is I have my kit pages and I printed them again, and this time I printed them double-sided. So we have, and I also folded them already. So we have the pages, and then there is a journaling page or a background page on the other side. So let me give you a quick look at how it looks. So these are my bases, and you get 16 pages altogether. So this is like 1, this is 2 in the kit, in the main kit, and then I printed them double-sided, so I have sort of 8 of those full sheets. And then of course I folded them, so this I think is my favorite page, this one. I think I mentioned it before, but I just love those birds, flowers and colors. And then this one. So yeah, so this is that. And I also have a few other pages. I did not want to bulk this journal too much, and we still will be adding some things. So I have a couple of book pages. These are from the Oxford Book of Birds, so I was thinking maybe one of these as a middle of the signature, and then the other just kind of like as a page. They are really pretty illustrations. And I have a few more book pages about birds, and these are from the Reader's Digest Book of Birds, or what is it called? Birds of Britain. It's called Birds of Britain. And then I have coffee stained paper or tea stained paper, and I think I have 5 sheets of this. And I also have a few pages from this very old book about the birds, and I love the way it feels, the paper, and it's beautifully vintage, you know, with the color and all. So I thought it would be nice to add those. And I like to, with those text pages, I like to, for example, cover them with gesso and then write over it, or stick maybe some vellum and write over it, and then you see the text underneath. Or you can just stick something here and still have this pretty frame of the vintage paper, and then journal on it. And from the same book, just with some bird eggs and some really nice, very vintage looking photographs actually. So let's start, and I'm going to choose the first page of the signature based on what I have here, you know. So I want my my first page to kind of match. Well, of course this is all from the same kit, so they will all match, but for example maybe I do not want 2 nests next to each other. So how about this actually, or maybe something with blue. This matches beautifully here. Let me see. This would look nice. This is from the same page, as you can see, so of course it would match nicely. This has the same butterfly, but I think I'm going to go with this. I mean, yeah, I just love this page. So this is going to be my first page, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to start adding papers, so that I will try to have 1 kit page and 1 other page. So maybe this one here, this one here, and then how about this, or maybe this one, and then let me add maybe, just to kind of differentiate it, maybe this page, kid page. Oh, this is so pretty. If I may say so myself, I just love the colors, you know. Okay, so we will have this and maybe this book page. Then again, a page from the kit. I'm going to try to see if this is not getting too bulky, but I think it's okay so far. So let me add this and this little one, this one, a journaling page, and maybe a couple of book pages. Oh, and I have one more page from the kit, so I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay, let's see. That's really nice. So how many pages do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's 76 pages, I think, 76 pages front and back, which I believe for a one signature journal is a good number of pages. Now let's see if it fits our cover. Oops. And yeah, it fits quite perfectly, although we do have a little bit of pages sticking out. Is this a problem? If I trim them, then I will lose the inking. In a larger journal, it would not be a problem, but of course this is like a fixed sized cover because we've used the envelope. So what I'm thinking is maybe I will just use a fewer amount of pages, and like this maybe. And then we will use those other pages for something else, and I will tell you sort of in the end how many pages we have, and that should be fine. We will bind it. It will be closer here, so it should be okay. One other thing that I can do is, because it's the kit pages that are kind of the biggest, so I can move them towards like the front of the signature a bit more, and that should do the trick. Yeah, I think that's going to be, is it focused? Yeah, I think so. That's going to be perfect, and we will make sure to bind those pages. Okay, see, this will go all the way to the spine, and it's going to be okay. So I will tell you in the end how many pages we have in this journal, and I can maybe add one more of these smaller book pages here, just to add some interest, you know. Okay guys, so in case there are any beginners here with us today, what I'm saying, the signature is this like a booklet of folded pages that you will then bind or sew into your journal cover. And so let's sew in. If you've been with me for a while, then you've probably seen this process a lot of times, but I think it's still good to refresh sometimes. So what I'm doing is I am taking like a paper clip, big paper clip, to fold my pages together. So I'm kind of, you know, I'm trying to make them even so that not one of them is sticking out like this, so they are evenly held by the paper clip. I am clipping it. You want to have like no gap here or here, or pretty much no gap. Now with one signature, what I am doing is, I think I'm going to maybe take a second paper clip, if I have it here somewhere, to maybe clip this, because this is flipping, so it will be more, it will be more comfortable to not have it flipping out. And I am making sure first that my cover sits comfortably in, and my signature sits comfortably in the cover. Okay, it's pretty good on both sides here, and I'm going to clip both the cover and the signature on this side as well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old book that I'm using to poke holes into, and my awl, which is this pokey tool, and now you could eyeball it. I would usually probably eyeball it, and we are going to be making 3 holes because we are using a 3-hole pamphlet stitch method to bind our signature into the cover, which is a very secure binding. But because I have this template that I made, and this time I was binding my journals yesterday, so this template is just a piece of gridded paper which I folded like this in half and then in half again, and it gave me three like places where I poke my holes into. So I've tried to make my fountain pen run, and this is pretty much, well, almost the same height as my signature, as you can see. So I'm going to place it in the middle. I see where my holes are supposed to be. I marked them with pencil or pen, and I'm taking my awl and I'm going all the way through the cover, through all the pages, through the book. This really helps to have like a book underneath, because you can, you can poke the holes really deep, which then helps with the stitching. Now, to bind the signatures, the signature singular, I'm going to use this white linen linen thread, and I am taking 3 lengths, approximately 3 lengths of my journal, of my cover, and a needle, just a regular needle. Let me thread this thread through the eye of the needle, and it may take me a little while because this thread is very like hairy. There are a lot of things that stick out from it. And now when we have our needle, we can bind our journal. So the first is we are going through the from the inside through the middle hole, then, and I am leaving this longer thread here, then up the top through the cover and all of the pages like this. Oops. Then all the way down through the bottom hole and the cover, and then back through the middle hole and all of the pages. And that's it, guys, and we now just have to make it nice and tight. And I have 2 strings here and one going through the middle, so I just put one of those 2 on the other side, so it's just an additional protection. Okay, now I can pull those strings, make sure it's all tight, make sure my signature isn't going anywhere. Also, don't be too hard on like pulling, because some of those are vintage papers or more delicate pages and you don't want to tear through them. So I am making just a double knot here, And I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Maybe just a little bow in the middle, so the person who gets it, I'm making this as a gift, so the person who gets it can trim them off completely if they want to. Okay, we can now look through our journal. Look at this, guys. I think when it comes to journal making, I would say the binding is my least favorite part, because the most thing can go wrong with it. But to have my journal bound is my favorite moment of the whole process. Oh, this is funny. This one moved, and now it's like kind of, oops, not sure if you can see it. Yeah, but it's not too bad. It's just, it's a little bit crooked, but maybe it even adds interest. So yes, so the feeling of the bound journal is just my favorite feeling, you know, to be able to flip through it, even if it's not decorated yet, of the journal making process. So let's see what we have so far. So far we have our cover with the window, we have our flip here, so the pocket here with the tag. These are from the add-on kit, and then a journaling space here, and of course here as well. And then we have our pages. Let's count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like the different textures of paper, different sizes. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 pages. So that's quite a lot. 16 times 4, because we have, when we count all the all the pages, like this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, so 16 times 4 is what, 40, 50, 64, something like this. Wow, counting in English. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Anyway, now we already have, I should say, one ephemera piece. So this is what we made yesterday. This is a tag within a tag. So we have this vellum pocket in this first tag, and then this other one just fits right into it, and we can clip it to one of the pages. Well, it's a tight fit, but it fits. And I should have some gold paper clips here somewhere. I'm looking for my little plate. Oh, where is it? My little plate of embellishments. Can I find it? Or do I even have it? Oh, it's there. Just a second, guys. Okay, so I have this gold paper clip, and I rounded these like ends of it, and this is inspired, well, I don't know who came up with it, but the first person I saw it do is Mrs. Cog. So, well, she's amazing. So this is inspired by her, and we have our tag. So now, what now? We could make some more ephemera and put it in the journal. Let's do it. And we will definitely make some kind of a closure, because you can see that it's already kind of open like this, and we want our journal to be closed when we put it like on a shelf or something. So let's take a look at the add-on kit. I have the pages that we haven't used yet here on the side. Okay, so there are some journaling cards which I would like to use a little bit later to fill the pockets with. Then we have the envelope the envelope. Oh, and I have some misprints on this side, so this is like one-sided matte photo paper, so you can see on the other side it's just not nearly as vibrant. And then we have some postcards, some pockets and journaling cards, some little tags and little journal cards, and some more pockets. So I am thinking, what can we do? Do we want to do something with the envelope, maybe? Let's do this. I love envelopes. And guys, if you don't have the kit or don't want to use it, or you're using something else and you don't have an envelope punch board, I do have a video on how to make like a regular shaped envelope without a punch board or without a printable. And I also have one video in which I am giving you a template to this exact envelope. I'll try to link those videos in the description box. It was like a freebie envelope template in this, like, I think it was the exact same size, not size but shape as this one. So you can use this as well if you don't have this printable. And I am just cutting out the notches here. I like those rounded corners of my envelope. So guys, thank you so much for all your wonderful comments, and so many of you told me that you were worried about me, which I'm very sorry about. I'm very sorry you were worried, but it also, like, it touched me. Like, it's so sweet of you. I mean, thank you so much. And I replied, I think, to most of the comments, and I had just a lovely morning today with my coffee and with replying to you. I love it so much. Like, this is the best part of having a YouTube channel for me, just replying to comments, having a conversation with you guys, having a, like, building the relationship with you. Okay. And now I realize, because I have this, I want to cover my back with something, and I probably should have done this before, because now I'm going to have to cut around it again. But let me see what I can add here on the other side. So I have my collage paper binder here, and I'm thinking of using something from Lorna, of course, tailor-made journals on Etsy. And I think I should have, just want to see if her coffee and avocado papers will match the color, if I have any of them still printed. Ooh, I think I don't have any left. I'm going to have to reprint those. Okay. But it's fine, because we have a lot of other beautiful papers, and so I'm going to choose something from her vintage wallpapers, I think. So I'm just looking for something maybe with pink, not too much yellow, because there is not a lot of yellow in this kit, in this envelope, on this envelope. So maybe not from this bag. Maybe let me check this one. So I just have my printables in two binders like this. This is like a 3-ring binder, and just plastic page protectors. And I have one for collage papers, which are printed on regular copy paper. And they are a bit less vibrant in color because of the paper, and I love using them for collaging, for my backgrounds, for layering. And then the other binder that I have is full of, sorry guys, it's taking so long, but I'm just looking for something. Well, they are also beautiful. I love this one, maybe this one. So yeah, the other one is with printed kids, but on, yeah, I think I like this one, but on matte photo paper. So they are, I print kids matte photo paper for as pages for my journals. So this is like matte photo paper, and oops, excuse me. And yes, they are there, they are ready to be used in journals. And it's so full. I mean, my collage papers is fuller, it's bigger. I'm just sorry guys, I'm looking for my glue stick. Oh, where are you, glue stick? Yeah, on the floor. Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, my collage paper binders is so thick, it's so full that I really need to use them up before I print any more. But my journal pages, so the digital kits that I print on matte photo paper, is pretty full as well. And yeah, I just have to use those space. It's just, I love digital kits so much. I love supporting the artists that I like, that I admire, this way, you know, buying digitals from them, because yeah, I know how much it means to me when people, you know, buy my digitals. So I think it's a great way to support the artists that you like. So I buy a lot of kits, and I also love using them. I love using digital kits. Like I said, I think yesterday, they are so much cheaper, they are so much more affordable than patterned paper, because you can print them anytime you want. And I mean, I love using digital kits. So yeah, so I have so many of them printed, and I definitely need to either use them up before I print more, or, which is the option I am more inclined to, or buy a new binder, buy a second binder for those. So that's my favorite option, but I think it would be better to just use up what I have first. Okay, so now while I've been chatting, I think you saw I just glued my envelope with glue stick to the vintage wallpaper printable, and now I'm cutting again the size. So here is what I meant, that I should have probably done it before I cut it out for the first time, because then I wouldn't have to do it twice. But that's fine, it's quite a fast process. Okay, now this I can remove, and this nice piece I'm going to keep, of course. Let's see what we have. So we have this beautiful pattern on the other side, and now I believe we can start folding our envelope. So the inked lines kind of show you where to fold. Okay, and the flap of the envelope. Okay, so now when we open the envelope, this is what we are going to see, and I just think it's so lovely. So lovely. Okay guys, so how about we do something here on the other side of the envelope? Let me just take my bone folder first, and I'm just going to make sure these are folded okay. I want them a bit tighter, maybe. Something like that. Okay, now I have some vintage postage stamps here, so let's see if we can find something quite small that would look nice here. Some of them are really big, like this one. I mean, I don't want to use a stamp that big. We have this one with Copernicus, I think you would say in English. Oh, we have this one, which is pretty. And I know, you know, stamps would usually be here, but and it would look okay, I think. I actually like it, but we could also add them here. Let's just keep looking. I mean, look at this. Wow. I think maybe I will decorate some of the pages with some bird stamps if I can find some more. These are really nice. I haven't looked through these in a long time. Another bird one and another one. Really nice. Actually, like this. Oh, we have one which is purple. How about we add both of those? Yeah, I think I love this combination. So and are these Polish stamps? No, I think this one is, it's maybe Russian or Ukrainian. I'm sorry, I don't know the writing here. And this one is maybe German. Österreich. No, it's Austrian. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to glue my stamps onto my envelope, just with a glue stick. I'm not sure these are still sticky on the back after probably a lot of years. Okay, then this one here, just, you know, layering. They wouldn't probably look like this on an actual envelope, but that's fine with me. And then I have some of these like postage markings, postage stamps, postage markings. These are clear stamps. So let's I'm just looking for my acrylic block. Well, I have this big one, but it's fine. So let me maybe add this. Whoa, I have no idea where I got these from. So I'm sorry about this. Is this sticking at all? I think it is. And I'm going to use my archival ink, or would I? Yeah, let's go with archival ink in coffee. And I'm just going to stamp those messy lines here, like it, and then maybe one of those stampy things. Well, it doesn't matter which one. What happened here with those stamps? Why are they so stuck to the acetate piece? Okay, nice. And then what else can I do here? We could maybe add a little label to, you know, add a name or a date of, like, maybe journaling piece that's inside. So let me go through my, these are very big. I have this one which is smaller, so this could be what I use, and it has green which matches the bird, but let's keep looking. This ephemera holder you guys would have seen, we made this one together on my channel, and I always have the link to this video down in the description box if you're interested. I also of course have the Tracy labels, and I have this one which is green, and maybe I actually like this better. Do I have anything else that's green? This one, it's too big. Well, it's not green, I think. No, it's brown. I don't know why why I thought it was green, but it's like this grayish brown color, but I like it. I think I like it, so I'm going to go with this. And I will just, I think, ink around it. And maybe just a bit of paper to go with it. I have this piece of book page, not to cover too much, but maybe just add a little bit of texture. So yes, I'm going to glue this first. Like that. Here, I think. So I had such a productive day yesterday, which I was very excited about, you know, after almost 2 weeks of not feeling well and being like in a slump and trying to work but not really succeeding. I completed those 4 journals. I added end pages to 4 journals. I've bound all the signatures, which makes, how many? I have 4 journals, 3 signatures each. So that would make 12 signatures. I've added charms to each one of them. Okay, I think I want to add a bit of stamping, but maybe this time with this text stamp, which comes from AB Studio. And I just want to maybe go over this label a little bit and over the stamps just a little bit here and there, adding more texture. Very messy stamping. This time I'm not using an acrylic block, as you can see, just going with my fingers, trying not to go over the bird, but yeah, I think it just adds a little bit of messiness and just another layer. Okay, I really like it. Now I am very tempted to, where is this? I am very tempted to add my gold leaf trim. I don't know if I will succumb to this temptation, but let's see it. Let me see it. Oops, and I have some threads from Sari Silk here. Okay, where could we add it? On the bottom here and on the top here, I'm thinking. Yeah, or here and here. So let me just cut 2 pieces and we will see which option we prefer. Okay, so the first option would be this piece here and this one here. I'm going to look in the camera and I like it, and the other one would be this one here and this here, and I like it as well, of course. But I think I will go with option 1. Okay, so I'm just going to use my wet glue for this. It works really well with this trim, with holding it down. So I finished working yesterday at, I think it was 8 p.m. But, you know, with creative work, even if it's work, even if I treat it as my like job. I love it so much, so I don't get tired. And my boyfriend, he was busy, you know, doing his own thing, so I wasn't like, I didn't have the guilty conscience that maybe I should do something with him. We did watch some Netflix after that, but he was just drawing on his iPad, where this is our iPad. We bought it together, and we've been, like, he has discovered, like, I'm shocked, honestly, and so proud of him. He has discovered some kind of a drawing talent, which is amazing, and I could show you guys. Sorry if you're just here for the process. I'm sorry for adding details that from my life that are probably irrelevant, but I want to share it with you, you know. Like I said yesterday, you guys are like my friends, so let me show you. I made a spread about his drawings in my book. So firstly, I just added this. He painted this on an iPad. I'm like, how? So I have it here on the first page, and then I did a whole spread. So look at this, guys. He painted all of these, or drew, or I don't know how to call it. I mean, when he suggested that we get an iPad, I was just a bit skeptical because it's a lot of money. But I mean, look at this. I would love to make them into a digital kit and share them with you, because these are so nice to use in your journals or ephemera, and especially that we are making a bird journal at the moment. But I mean, I'm so proud of him. So proud and so excited that he found this talent, and he really likes it. He can spend, I'm just going to think what I want to add here. He can spend hours just sitting, doing this one painting, and kind of just getting lost in it. So that's wonderful. That really is wonderful. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to maybe stitch one thing in this project so far, the first thing, and I'm going to stitch this piece of sari silk to this envelope flap, because I think it needs something. And maybe we will do a closure as well for this envelope, so I will be back in a sec. Okay, this is what it looks like, and to close this envelope, I was thinking, how about we pick a butterfly, and I think this one would look pretty. These butterflies were a freebie from yesterday's video, so you can check it out. You get this whole sheet of butterflies to print and to use in your projects. I will leave the link to the video below. So again, I'm not going to worry about the antenna. I'm sorry, butterfly, but I'm cutting them off. And yeah, and we will use this as a little, like a closure for our envelope. We will be able to, we'll glue it this way that we'll be able to slip our flap under the butterfly, and so it will hold it close. I hope it makes sense, but it will all make sense in a second. So now I think it's the time I can glue my envelope close. I didn't do it before because I didn't know if I maybe would like to stitch around it, and it's easier if it's not glued, of course. And I really love how this paper from Lorna just kind of complements the kit, and it's like, it's pretty. It's just a pretty page. So I was thinking of adding the butterfly here, and then, you know, you would flip the flap underneath it. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just do it let's just do it. I'm going to maybe go one more time here, like that, to make sure this is folded. Okay. And I'm just adding glue to the bottom part of the butterfly wings. Okay, and while this is drying, and before we test it, I think I'm going to add some more stamping on this side too, to kind of make those two sides of the envelope go together, so you know, that make them look like they come from the same piece and not just two separate pieces. Okay, I like it. Maybe a bit over the butterfly as well, why not? Why not? Okay, I like it. Okay, it made them kind of blend into the background and also distressed him a little bit. And now I believe we can flip this, and you see this stays closed, so it's such an easy and quick way to make a little closure for your envelope. And this is what it looks on this side, and I really love it. I'm so happy we found this purple stamp, but yeah, this is it. And we can paper clip it. I think I should have, yes, one more paper clip prepared here. This one is a bit crooked, but that's okay. We can clip it somewhere in the journal. And I think I'm going to use those blank pages to clip things, but then of course the person who gets the journal will be able to move it around to which side I prefer. I think I like this side actually, and then there is a surprise collage on the other side. So then the person who uses this journal will be able to move things around and will have all this space for her journaling, her or his, I mean. Okay. I love it guys. So let's sum up what we have so far from our project. We will continue working tomorrow. So what we did today is we added the back and paper, and we have also stitched our signature in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. We've clipped this that we made together yesterday, a tag within a tag. Then we have fun pages to work with, and I have those same pages in my journal, in my personal journal. And what I'm planning to do with pages like this is I'm planning to add journaling here on those lighter spaces. I think it's going to look just lovely. We have our envelope, and then just pages and pages, and we definitely will add more. So yeah, so that's it for today guys. Thank you so much for crafting with me. I'm really happy I'm back. I'm really excited. I hope you can tell from my voice. I really love crafting with you. We will craft some more tomorrow, and so far have a wonderful Tuesday, or have a wonderful day in general whenever you are watching this, and see you tomorrow. Bye.